Hey everyone, and welcome to What's New in the Vintage Market, or sometimes it's What's Old in the Vintage Market. And we're going to take you on a tour, as we normally do, of things that are in the market. But I thought I'd start a little segment every now and again of interesting items, and I'm calling this Karen's Antique Roadshow, or What the Heck Is It? And today I'm going to concentrate on things that have holes. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this interesting item. This one is made of glass. It opens up and there's the hole. All right, so what is it? This is actually a hair receiver. You're right, it's a hair receiver. And so this is from the Victorian era. And you know, they didn't waste things back then. So the women, they would collect the hair from their combs and their brushes, and they would save it in here. And when they had enough, they would take it out and they would make a ball of their hair. And that was then known as a rat. And that sounds really gross, but it's a hair rat. And remember those fantastic hairstyles that they had back in the 40s and the 50s with the rolls, the big rolls around their head? That's what that was made of. And you know what's awesome is it matched their own hair, so it was really easy for them to use. So this is a hair receiver. And then the next thing I'm going to show you is this interesting item. Now, a man came into the store last week, and he broke his sugar bowl, his wife's sugar bowl. So he came in to buy a sugar bowl, and he picked this up and he wanted to buy it. And I said, "Sir, you cannot have that for a sugar bowl." And he said, "Why?" I said, "Because there's a hole in it." And so we were like, what in the world would you ever use this thing for? So it happened that Joan from the Kerr Museum in Oakmont, you gotta go there, great place to take a tour. Anyway, she knows about all of these things. And back in the day, people had condensed milk in cans, sort of like the size of a soup can. And they didn't want to put that open can on their table, so they would put the can inside here, and they would keep this on their table so it looked pretty, and when they needed the can, they would just pop it out with their finger. So this is to hold condensed milk. Another thing I want to show you is this interesting item. It puzzled me for the longest time. I love the design of it, it's great. But this actually has a name, and it's called, and I may not say it correctly, but it's a kuksa, K-U-K-S-A. And this is from Scandinavia, and this is hand carved out of a birch burr. And what it symbolizes is happiness. It was hand carved, you either kept it for yourself or you hand carved it and you gave it to your friend. And it was to symbolize happiness. And I just think it's the coolest design. Anyway, last but not least, maybe you've seen this thing hanging around your house, your grandmother's house, your mother's house. We had one, never knew what it was really for. This is called a flower frog. You're right, a flower frog made up of all these holes. And what this does is you take this and you put it in the bottom of a container, and it allows you to arrange your flowers so that each stem or multiple stems can go in one hole, and it gives it great separation. It's so much easier to do, and we have a sample of what it looks like is a finished item. But anyway, and that dates back from the 1800s, believe it or not. Anyway, that's what I have for you on Karen's Antique Roadshow, or What the Heck Is It, this week. And you'll look for continuing segments in the weeks to come. Anyway, we're going to take you on a tour. Remember, we are open Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock, and we cannot wait to see you. Thank you. Bye.